If I asked you to find a man you've never met, where would you start? Most people would answer the same way. I'd look for his name. It makes sense. That's how we're taught to search. Type in a name. Add a birth year. Maybe a county. Then hope something appears. But experienced genealogists often do something that seems backward. Sometimes, they stop looking for the person they're trying to find. Instead, they begin looking for everyone around them. That sounds strange until you remember something simple. None of us lives alone. Think about your own life. Who would know your name? Your next-door neighbor. The people you worship with. The family who stood beside you at your wedding. The friend who signed as a witness when you bought a house. The people who worked beside you. If someone tried to rebuild your life 150 years from now, those people would leave clues about you, even when you didn't. The same was true in the 19th century. One family might disappear from a record. The neighbor might not. A church member might still be there. A minister might write down a marriage. A soldier might mention the same hometown years later in a pension application. Piece by piece, the community begins speaking for the people who left fewer records. This approach has become one of the most respected methods in genealogy. Researchers call it the fan principle, studying friends, associates, and neighbors, not because those people are more important than your ancestor, but because they often appear in records together. Once you start recognizing those patterns, entire communities begin to emerge instead of isolated names. Imagine you're researching a woman named Sarah. You know, she lived somewhere in Mississippi after the Civil War. You find her in one census. Then she disappears. That's where many searches stop. But what if Sarah's next-door neighbor appears again 10 years later, and that same neighbor witnesses a land sale, then serves on a local church committee? Suddenly, Sarah hasn't disappeared at all. You've simply been following the wrong person. This happens more often than people realize. Communities moved together, worked together, worshiped together. Some families remained neighbors for generations. Others migrated together into Arkansas, Texas, Kansas, Oklahoma, or farther north after Reconstruction. The roads they traveled weren't random. That's one reason modern researchers spend so much time studying entire communities instead of a single surname. Because history rarely leaves us one perfect trail. It leaves footprints. And footprints make more sense when you can see everyone walking together. The family we've been following left very few records during one period of their lives. And that's where our search goes next.